So back to the trust thing. So you've put out something that's useful. You've further refined your target market. People said, "Yeah, I'm interested in knowing about those the best places to do my bike tours in southern Italy." And wow, thanks for the top 10 places to visit on my bike tour in southern Italy. And so you've created some brand awareness. You've created some trust. And we're going to now continue to walk the path on Facebook. What sort of ads are going to help reinforce that trust, help turn that stranger into a friend so that friend can be turned into a booking?
Good question. What I'll do is I'll try to explain the sort of process I would do the ads in terms of the order and what type of ads you can do from that. So the initial ads that you produce, again, don't need a huge budget. You can spend $5 to $10 a day on this, so not overly expensive. And as long as you're targeting it right, then you should get quite a few clicks-throughs and a lot of reach from it. So your initial ad can be, I would suggest either a carousel ad or a video ad. Video ads you tend to get a little bit more engagement with, but you want your video ad to be no more than 30 to 60 seconds long. Don't make it a selling tool in terms of the ad. What you want to do is highlight the experience that someone can take. Don't always just make it sweeping shots of your destination. For me personally, the best ones I've seen work are when you actually see someone or a couple or a family or whoever that would be, depending on your business, is someone taking the journey of your experience and having that explained in a really clear, concise way, but something that's powerful. And that can be done fairly cheaply as well, to be honest, but that's another story. So you can set up an ad with that, with a video, or a carousel ad with 3 or 4 images. You can even do that as a split test to see which one performs better for you. But again, maybe putting $5, $10 a day into each of those ads. And that would drive people to your website about that product, or a landing page if you've created a landing page about that product, and only that product. You know, I have seen some people who will send an ad to someone's homepage or to what I call a tour list page, where it just sends them to a list of all their tours on one page. If you're going to do your ads, they need to be really specific in terms of the product that you're promoting. So you would do that, and because you've got a Facebook pixel on your website, that will then track who's went to that page from your ads. From that, or that could be, as I mentioned before, a newsletter sign up. So whatever method you want to do from there. On the newsletter sign-up side of things, you can do that straight going onto your website. That would still work. Or what you can also do is actually create a form within Facebook, so people don't leave the app. Now, a lot of times this can be a lot more effective. So people, when they click on the ad, they stay within Facebook, the form pops up, and they can just fill in. In fact, most of their details are already filled in because Facebook knows their name and their email address. Pretty much just have to hit submit. You can then use certain tools like Zapier, which will then link your Facebook form into your MailChimp, MailerLite, HubSpot, whatever it is you're using in terms of capturing data. That can then be automatically transferred into those systems as well. So they automatically sign up to the newsletter, and then we get sent out the weekly newsletter or PDF, however it is your guide is. So that will allow you to then track those users who signed up for that cheaper ad, to then do a second ad, which would then be maybe a little bit more of a selling tool in terms of a product you want to try and sell to them. So if no one has purchased directly from your product page or your newsletter or anything, again, this is all stuff you can track within a Facebook pixel or Google Analytics, etc. You can then set up another ad to then maybe sell, not a hard sell still, I still wouldn't go down a hard sell, but another ad where you're promoting a particular product that you would want to try and sell more of. Then do it at that stage. And that one you can put in a little bit more budget into, maybe $10 or $20 a day, or if not more, depending on how competitive your market is. But because you know that you are targeting people who were initially interested in you in the first place, you are more likely to get a lead or a booking from that. So that's what I would normally tend to do. And that second ad, again, could be a carousel or a video ad from there, but just make sure the content is different from the initial ad that you did. Ideally, you maybe want to do even another brand awareness ad first, maybe offer them another piece of advice or a piece of content, and then maybe the third time you would do a sort of purchase type ad or selling your product. But whatever you're going to do, just do not make your first ad the selling ad. Make that at least the second or the third ad.
It would be like walking into a store that you've never been in the first time, and the moment you walk in, some cheesy, annoying salesperson jumps in your face and says, "Buy this." You don't even know these people.
It's like I think someone came up to me in a store and said, "I think these jeans would fit you. Do you want to buy these?" And I'm just like, "No, I've just walked in. I would like to have a look."